So we're going to play round one, and here to tell you all about round one is my co-presenter, a man who knows everything there is possibly to know about video games. Please welcome Jeremy Daldry.
Thank you, Bob. Round one this evening is, as always, Cash Dash. From here to eternity, Cash Dash will be the first game every Monday and Friday night. Very simply, 5 players head-to-head. The first 4 players to collect 10 coins go through. The 5th player, that sad, pathetic creature who doesn't make 10 coins, has to do that long, lonely walk out of the ring. Icons will appear, pick them up, improve your chances.
What a sad man.
Yes.
So sad, lonely creatures.
Sad, lonely
and they've only just got here on television, but one of you is about to go. So if I could ask you, please, contestants, to take your places at the console. Pick up your joysticks. And this is where it all starts. All your training and everything all comes into play now. Because I must reiterate what he said. We will only have 4 contestants left at the end of this. 4 of them will get 10 points, 1 of them won't. And they'll have to take the sad, lonely walk back. So if you're quite ready, the game starts when you hear this bell. Now!
Okay, off we go, Bob. Like I said, first 4 to collect 10 is through. It seems to be Orange who is making a rather bad start. It's John. There's icons should be appearing throughout this game.
Come on, Orange, you've got to start picking up.
Be good to pick them up because that gives you an advantage. At the moment, see, it's Orange still way back. I don't know what Orange is playing up. There's a power-up band. He should pick that up because that's speed up. He should be using that, the Orange guy, to pull it back. 6 is for green and 6 is for purple as well. So they should be the 2 who'll be going through.
Yellow's looking good.
Yellow's looking quite impressive. At the moment,
Yellow
it is
and
still Orange who seems to be having tremendous problems throughout. That's John, one of our Johns. Looks like purple. Yellow goes through first. Purple can't be long behind. Nor can green. I can't really see purple. Purple not going through, and I can't really see Orange pulling back from this, quite honestly. It's a sad performance.
Purple.
It's going to be purple.
One more.
And he's through, and Orange is out. That's it.
It's all over. There's no turning back. They did very well. What about a nice round of applause for our contestants, please? Thank you. If I could just ask all the successful competitors to return to your stools, please. There you go. Go back, sit down. And that leaves us with John. John, come over here. Come over here. I saw you. You strode up there and you were all right, they've got more hair than me, but I can play this game. I can play this game. You thought you had years on your side, didn't you? And what happened? Actually, as I say, you walked up this aisle very cocky and self-assured. What I'd like you to do now is walk back. I think you'll find it's a much sadder, longer, lonely walk. Ladies and gentlemen, John, thank you. So there goes John on the sad, lonely walk back to North Wales. That's how it works here. We take no prisoners. There are no second chances. We're left now with 4 competitors, and we're going to crack straight on with round 2. So here we are with 4 contestants, and soon it's going to be 3 after we played round 2. Jeremy, explain round 2 to us, please.
Round 2, Bob, is Super Swiv on the Super Nintendo, a classic shoot-'em up of near biblical proportions. Our contestants simply have to have 30 seconds to collect as many points as possible. Blast everything. Unfortunately, though, if they die, they're out. They're dead. They're gone.
That's the way we play it. No second chances. So if I could have, please, the yellow contestant to take the console. It's a game I'm sure you've played, you understand the rules, and you have 30 seconds from when I ring this bell, and your time starts now.
Okay, off John goes. There's his time, and score ticking up at the top corners. He's got a choice of 3 weapons which he can select by topping the top right and top left buttons. Basically, he should be trying to get through this as quickly as possible and collecting as many points. At the moment, he's looking at 1,500, coming up to 2,000. Not the most impressive score, and he's out. That's it. He's all over.
He's dead. He's dead. Thank you, John, if you go back. So he was killed then?
He was killed off there in a flame of glory.
And how many did he get?
1,800 altogether.
Right, he got 1,800 before he was killed, all right? So it's not a question of you being out. If somebody does worse than that, then you might be all right. Could I have, please, the purple contestant? So you understand, you have to stay alive, but you can't be overcautious. You've got to blast away, and you've got 30 seconds, and that time starts now.
Okay, off we go, Steph. Really, 1,800 is not a difficult score to beat. It's just to be able to manage that quite comfortably. Best bet is to choose the weapon which suits her mood. They ask you to change weapons to plasma bolts now, which is probably the best weapon to use.
Plasma bolts is good.
Well, look, plasma bolts is good. I always sort of live by that sort of same bob, actually. It spreads out, means, and she's got a fireball.
10 seconds.
What? And she's dead. No, she survived.
She survived.
Very close there. Flames
5
all over the
seconds.
place.
She's doing well.
3,000 points. This is a much better score. We're looking for it. And it's 3,200.
That's it. Very good score, 3,200. We thought you'd copped it for a minute, didn't we?
She was gone.
Jeremy had given you up for dead, but you survived, 3,200. Could I have, please, the blue contestant to the console? So, when you're quite ready, stay alive, and at the moment you've got 1,800 to beat, but don't think about that, just thinking about getting your maximum score in 30 seconds, and that time starts now.
Okay, off Jonathan goes. I rate this boy. I think he can quite easily take 3,200 within a given time. I think where Stephanie made the mistake was not to go quickly enough throughout the level. Got to really push through this level. Already is up to 1,000.
Already John's in trouble, isn't he?
I think John should be really worried. I mean, he's equal John's score now. This is where John brought it in a big way.
Oh, he's well up.
He should be laughing now, quite easily. He should.
3, 2,
better one out, and
1.
Superb score, 3,725.
What a great score. 3,725. A great score puts you in the lead, but that's not what matters. It means that John is hanging on now to stay into this game. As we ask, please, the green contestant to step up to the console. So, Matthew, you know exactly what you have to do. You've got 30 seconds, and I'm sure John isn't wishing you the very best of luck, and your time starts now.
Okay, if Matthew takes it nice and easily, he should be able to take this level quite simply. John,
He stays alive.
he stays alive, he's laughing. He should not take any risks at all. Already is up to 1,000, 1,002. I can't see him having any problems at all. All he's got to do is 1,008, which he should be able to manage no problem at all. 1,004. He should be trying to get a few more of these. I think maybe he might be taking it a bit too gently. Oh no, he's made it. He won't. He's well done away. 3,325.
Big score. 3,
he's laughing.
2,
That's the best we've seen
1.
today. Great game.
That'll do.
Great game.
That'll do. Thank you. And Jeremy, give us the scores, please.
The winner was Jonathan with 3,725. Second was Matthew with 3,575. Third was Steph with 3,200. But a rather pitiful last was John with 1,800.
Thank you. John, please come and join me. You all right? Come and stand. Come and stand. You had a good time? Hang on a second. Yeah. Yeah, train's back to Nottingham. Fine, there's a train going back to Worksop, even as we speak. And you, unfortunately, are going to have to be on it. But you weren't last, were you? And you enjoyed yourself? Go home, practice, come back next series. Everybody, please. John, thank you. So that's the way it works. We started with 5 and now we're down to 3. And by the end of the show, there'll be just one champion left. Join us after this break. Welcome back to Monday's Eliminator. We're down to 3 competitors. And we're trying to find one champion to go forward to Friday to play Beat the Elite. If the contestants are ready, let's crack on and play round 3. So, Jeremy, if you'd like to talk us through Game 3, please.
Game 3 tonight, Bob. The penultimate game is Pilot Wings on the Super Nintendo. Very simply, each contestant will be doing the skydiving off level 1, looking for a score of around 100 points. The best advice we can really give them, of course, is to open the chute as late as possible, but not too late, because then they become sort of flat and very, very dead.
So, Steph, you played the game before? I'm sure you have. You're ready to go. Jump, open as late as possible, but not too late. And it will start as soon as you hear this bell. Are you ready? The game starts now.
Okay, here we go. Pilot Wings on the Super Nintendo. A nice, relaxed kind of game. Jumps off from 3,800 feet. The chute opens. You want to be for a height of around 700 feet. She wants to go through those rings of green balls because she actually picks up extra points.
Right.
Missed the first one, looks like she's going to miss the second one. And the third one looks very doubtful, very, very doubtful. You can see the target below her flashing away. Maximum score on that target is around 60 points. That's what she's looking for, plus some extra points for speed and extra points for rings, but of course she's missed out. She wants to be opening it round about now. I think she should be doing it.
Go on.
And now here comes the very delicate part where she's got to line herself up nicely on the target. If she lands on the actually moving target, she'll get a mega bonus, but of course that's very, very difficult.
Maybe she needs to go for that now, though.
I think if she's going to go for that moving target, now is the time.
Did she open that a bit too early?
Maybe a little bit too early, but it's always to err best on the safety side. I mean, she's coming out. I reckon she's going to come up for 40 points here, maybe a bit more.
Go in.
She's hitting the target nicely.
Go in. She's in.
And she's in. That's very, very nice.
She's in. 60 points, that's okay, that's a good score. Can we have, please, the blue contestant to take the console? If you're ready, you know exactly what you have to do now. A lot of it's down to when you open your chute, and the game starts now.
Okay, 60 points to beat here for Jonathan. Really, the best advice, he really should try and get through these rings. He gets through these rings, that's 15 to 20 points automatically, which will make a big, big difference.
Through that one, he's going through.
He looks good on that. He's got the first one. He's got the first one. He's missed a second, and he'll be way offline for the third. That's bad. Really, they shouldn't move at all. As soon as they release from 3,800 feet, they should just float down. Coming down to shoot release now. He should be releasing now. He's going very, very fast indeed. He's going to be coming down incredibly quickly now. He might have real problems here. I think he's going to overshoot the target quite dramatically.
He is. He's going to miss
out.
out.
He needs to be turning in. He looks like he's not even going to go 20s. Just about
on the 20. Just on the 20. But he did get a bonus for that, didn't he?
He got the bonus rings as well, Bob. So his overall score, 20 for accuracy, 5 rings, 10 speed. That's 35 points.
35 points. That's okay. That's okay. 35 points, so our final competitor knows exactly what he has to beat. Can we have, please, the green contestant to the console? Matthew, you know exactly what you have to do, and the game starts now.
Okay, Matthew in green. 35 points.
I like the look of Matthew.
I think Matthew looking good. I think he's looking good. 35 points should be quite achievable for him, really quite easily. He should go back.
He's going to miss the ring unless
he should be leaning forward a bit. No, he's missed that one. Missed that one. He shouldn't move at all. This is where they're making the big mistakes. He should be leaning backwards now. He's actually going forward, which should increase his rate.
He's through that, is he?
He missed that one. I'm sure he missed that one. He certainly missed the third one.
So no bonus points at all.
No bonus. It's all got to be on accuracy of his descent and his landing. I mean, really,
so he needs at least the 40 zone.
At least the 40 zone. He should be looking to open his chute within the next 200 to 300 feet. Certainly coming up now to get the best sort of approach. He should be opening his chute now. He's leaving it very late. He's leaving it very late. He'll be going down incredibly quickly now, which could cause great problems for him. He's going to overshoot here. He can overshoot this badly. I think he's going to end up in the desert, quite frankly, because he's going to overshoot this very badly. He's turning around, though. This could be a shrewd move. He could be heading in now. Pull back on the joint pads. Slow down his defense. He's coming on the
yes, he's got it. He's done it. Got it. That's you. Well played. So, Jeremy, please give us the scores.
Okay, Bob, the winner was Steph with 60 points, second was Matthew with 50, but a sorry third was Jonathan with only 35 points.
Jonathan, please come and join me up here. You did so well. There you go. That was all right. Now, to get through to the second half is very, very good going, and you've enjoyed yourself. You had a great time.
Yeah, thanks.
And you blew it quite badly, really, didn't you?
Yeah.
You blew it quite badly. Landing in the 20 zone's never going to get you through the round, is it?
No.
But it's lovely to have you here. Thanks very much. Take the long, lonely walk. Thank you. So now we come to it. Now we come to the head-to-head. This is what Games Playing is really all about. Two people pitted against each other. Could I ask, please, Steph and Matthew to just come and join me here? Thank you. Just come here and come here. Well, did you expect to get this far?
Not at all.
You didn't. You haven't been confident all the time, but
No.
you've done it.
I
Well
know, I
done.
couldn't believe it.
And I knew, this is the man that I knew would get this far, because the small ones, the ones who look, yes. You happy to be here?
Yeah.
Yeah? And how do you think you're going to do now in this round against Steph? I don't know, but I'll see. What we do here, and I think it's worth starting up a bit of a tradition, is perhaps if you'd like to shake hands and wish each other best of luck. Oh, they really mean it, don't they? Yeah, good luck. No, I really hope you win. Ha, ha, ha. Not. Okay, so what we're going to do now, if you just go back to your seats, and then when I call you up, because we're about to play round 4. So at last, we finally arrived at the head-to-head. Jeremy, what are they going to be playing?
Bob, the very first head-to-head is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's the bonus ring collecting stage when they simply have to dash along and collect as many rings as possible while avoiding the mines. Not to worry though, it's a best of 3, so if you miss out on the first game, you can make it up. But obviously, 2 wins in a row, and you're the winner overall.
That's it. Anyone loses 2, they're out. If I could just ask you now, please, our final 2 contestants, to take your places at the console. Right, you're all sitting, you're all prepared. Jeremy, which characters are they going to be playing?
Well, Steph will be playing Tails, and Matthew will be playing Sonic.
If you're quite ready, it's best of 3, but if somebody should go 2 games ahead, that will be the end of it. Best of luck to both of you, and your game starts now.
Okay, here we go for the very, very first head-to-head. Like I said, Matthew is Sonic, and Steph is Tails. Really what they should be trying to do is collect as many points as moment. Sonic is belting ahead, 20 points to 0. He's doing very, very well indeed. What Tails should be doing is trying to jump in front. Tails can jump, he can get in front of Sonic. At the moment, I mean, Sonic's just washing the floor with Tails. 49-4, really there's no competition here. It looks like the first round is going to be going to Sonic. They want to be trying to avoid those mines, those little black balls which are appearing usually on the inside of the curves. Hit those and you lose some.
Right.
The Tails just hit a mine there, so he's lost these very few rings. A complete whitewash you've got here.
Absolutely.
67 rings to 0 at the moment, which is really Sonic's wiping the floor. Like we said, Sonic wins the first round there.
Sonic wins the first round. There is another round coming up.
Going straight on to the second round.
Into
Here
the
we go.
second
They need
round.
to jump those. Tails early hit there. So this looks like Sonic's going to be well away here. 6-0 already. Tails picking up. It's going to be close this time, I can tell. 5-6. Sonic leads.
Come on,
Tails
Tails
is
really needs
leaping
to
in
jump,
front much more. And I think he's got the hang of it a lot better here because Sonic's 16, Tails 10. That can be made up. I think Tails should be trying to lane back up. Oh no, but Tails hits some mines and he loses all his rings for doing that. It looks like Sonic's got this all tied up. 19-0. I can't really see Tails coming back.
Sonic well in front.
So
it really is turning into a bit of embarrassment for Tails.
I think Matthew's got it. Matthew's got it. It's 2-0. 29-0.
That's it. It's all over. Please come and join me back up here. Steph, come and stand here. Matthew, you stand yourself now. Steph. There's 2 ways I can do this. I can either say, hey, congratulations, because you got this far, you beat 3 of the other competitors, or I can tell the truth, which is to say that in one of the classic video games that any journeyman player prides himself on being able to do well, you were ground into the dirt, basically. You were absolutely appalling in that game. What happened?
I just bombed out.
You did bomb out, and once you start to lose it, it just goes, doesn't it?
Yep, afraid so.
But going back to the first team, you have done very well. You've beaten 3 others. You've come second, which is a great honour in itself. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Steph. Thank you. What about that? Stand there, turn round, face these people. These are the people that want to see me. You are the champion. Well done.
Yeah.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because I'll tell you what you've won. You've won 2 things. Firstly, you've won the right to wear our Eliminator Champions jacket, which is about to be brought up to you. Here we go. Here's the jacket. There you go. Oh, he's going to full money. He's going to put it on and everything. There you go. Thank you, Sarah. But most importantly, you've won the right to come back on here on Friday and play Beat the Elite, when you can be taking on the meanest, toughest, baddest bunch of games players in the world, our very own Videators. They're very, very good. Do you feel confident about that?
Yeah.
You think you can have them, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, we'll see on Friday. So, from Jeremy Daldry, from Sarah, from me, Bob Mills, but most of all, from our champion for this week, Matthew, thank you very much. Don't forget to join us for Beat the Elite on Friday. Thank you. Good night.
Well, you can see GamesWorld at 6 o'clock every weekday right here on Sky One. And as you've probably heard, tomorrow night is review night. Back to Monday now, and in half an hour's time at 7, it's the ever-popular Rescue in a new spring slot. Next, though, we pay our second visit of the day to E Street. After the